In this product spotlight, we're taking a look at the recently delivered HO scale CPKC ES44 offered in the Rivet Counter line by Scale Trains. Scale Trains indicated this model represents the first CPKC model in the hobby. We have SKU SXT 39927 on hand, which is road number 9375. These locomotives come with an ESU LokSound 5 DCC and sound decoder with full throttle, dual cube-type speakers, an ESU design power pack with 2 supercapacitors, and each model features accurate GEVO 12 prime mover and auxiliary sounds, horn, and bell. Each model is powered by a motor with a 5-pole skew-wound armature, and each features dual flywheels, all-wheel drive, and all-wheel electrical pickup. As you can see, this model comes in a nice 2-piece laminate box and is securely housed within a blister sleeve. The box for these locomotives was also custom and the graphic work was really nice. As one would expect, these models are loaded with LED lighting features, including illuminated ground lights on both sides of the locomotive, front, rear, and side walkway lights, front and rear deck-mounted ditch lights, and LED lighted number boards. The cab also has a detailed interior with a separate floor, rear wall, seats, and a control stand along with a cab-grade crossing camera mounted on the right side. The merger between the Canadian Pacific Railway and the Kansas City Southern created the first ever single-line haul railroad that directly connects the United States, Canada, and Mexico. On May 18th, Hudson 2816 and the first CPKC branded diesel, number 9375, were publicly displayed at Union Station in Kansas City as part of CPKC's Final Spike Anniversary Steam Tour. This livery features CP red, yellow, and black, and also includes the US, Canadian, and Mexican flags beneath the cab windows. Let's dive in and take a closer look at Scale Train's rendition of this historic CPKC ES44. Starting up at the front pilot, you'll spot the plow, hose, coupler, and coupler cut lever detailing. There are grab irons and handrails, ditch lights, a detailed cab access door, the dual beam headlight, and a grab iron ladder up the nose of the cab. Scale Trains did very nice work with the grab irons over the front of the cab, the cab window framing, and the wiper detail. The front of this locomotive looks superb. Here you can see the side cab windows, window framing, and the trucks. Panning down the car body, you can see the grille, grab iron, access door, and hand railing detail. I love the grille finishes on Scale Trains locomotives as they have an extremely realistic look to them. The rear radiator fin and car body detailing is also really sharp, and the attention to detail makes this engine really stand out. The paint also set well on the model, and this is a nice color combination which contrasts well. Panning down the roof, you can see the grille, stack, fans, horn, and antenna detailing. The fine fan detail is nice, and the car body coloring really highlights this detail on the locomotive. The rear of this engine is also sharp. You'll spot the hose detail, spare coupler knuckles, coupler, ditch lights, various grab iron and handrails, and the dual beam directional light. The GE Hi-Ad trucks look great, and each truck has a nice reinforcement plate over the center axle on the right front and left rear side frames, separately applied brake cylinders, single bracket air plumbing, and rotating bearing caps. The trucks are rounded out with rust-colored painted wheel sets, which really makes the model look all the more realistic. Between the trucks is a 5,300-gallon fuel tank with an internal waste retention tank and various fuel gauges. Overall, I was very impressed with the detailing on this model. Scale Trains has mastered the art of diesel modeling, and even their Rivet Counter models are museum pieces. I'm generally always pleased with the new arrivals from Scale Trains, but this engine is a real looker. They even list a toilet drain with an internal handle among the detailing features. With this hyper level of detailing, you can trust that these diesels will look awesome rolling down your main line. Our unit is bound for consist duty with our 2816 Hudson. Let's get the 9375 over to the review module and test out her sound features and show her off in operation. These models were recently delivered and both road number SKUs are currently sold out at Scale Trains. Your local Scale Trains dealer may still have stock available. If you'd like to add these models to your fleet, stop by your preferred dealer today as they won't last long. The Sound and DCC models are selling for $304.99, while the DCC Ready models are $204.99. We'd like to thank our friends at Scale Trains for sponsoring this product spotlight here on the Steam channel. Until next time, we'll catch you on the rails.
Thanks for tuning in for this model train product review here on the Steam channel. Get another high quality look at a new model by clicking on a video preview to your right.